Okay, thank you for that reminder. So I believe that all your prospects, you should invite them to this meeting. I hear some people asking in the group, what is the meeting all about? Now, what is the group all about? This group is all about ROYALQ. It's all about ROYALQ. We help to educate you. We help to open your eyes to see the insight about this robot, why this robot was created and the purpose of this robot. And we also help you to know what you stand to achieve by following this wonderful and magnificent robot. And just like I told you, this is the most wonderful business that I have seen in the history of robots. A robot that is designed not to take loss, a robot that is designed only to convert profit, and not like the robot we can see who trades, or that most of the robots, they trade on signals, and most of other robots, they trade only when the market is good. If we are in a bear market, just like we have been experiencing last 3 weeks, most robots won't trade. They may stay even throughout 1 month without trading. But we have seen a different case in ROYALQ, whereby even in the depth of the market, the robot was still converting profit for everyone who is using the trade. And tonight, I wouldn't make it to be a long meeting because tomorrow morning I'm going to be going to church, and it's already after 3. So, but ROYALQ is all you need for this season. This is if you are looking for a great opportunity in internet businesses. My word to you tonight is, if you have found ROYALQ, why search further? Why not give it your attention? Because this ROYALQ is something that you can do a one-time work and earn a live dividend. The board is so much designed that it does not only make profit for you while trading with it, it also makes profit for you when you give the good news or testify about the good news to your friends. When you introduce your friends to this wonderful and amazing robot, you got also a reward from this robot for doing so. And might also let you know that this is not a business. ROYALQ is not a business investment. ROYALQ is not like a platform where people will ask you to bring in your money to put in the platform. Then the platform will lock your money and be giving you some percentage every month or every week. No, this is just a robot, an artificial intelligent robot that doesn't even cost more than $100 every blessed for every year, meaning 365 days. With this intelligent robot that is sold at only $100 for 365 days, which is 1 year, you are good to start. For instance, if you've been accustomed to trading, most of us who do forex trading, you should know that if you want to trade forex, all you need to do is to download the forex platform. Then you put some capital in your forex trading, then start trading with the capital. But in ROYALQ, we are not putting our money in the platform. Our money is very safe in the Binance or in our Huobi account, which is the world best exchange. And while our money is in those places, ROYALQ is now the robot that helps us to trade our money that is in those wallet platform in order to maximize it by the help of API bound. So whether you are trading with Binance, whether you are trading with Huobi, both of them are all exchange platform. Like I listened to one of the message of DJ Winner when he talks about investing in the 2 platform. Now, which I believe why he said it is because of his fear of what if the platform fails tomorrow. And in that aspect, I want you to also know that the young man who is called DJ Winner is just a single man who is entitled to his own opinion. Now, it is like saying that Zenith Bank will disappear one day, that you shouldn't bank all your money in one bank. Even we have witnessed it in African bank. When one bank want to close, they emerge themselves to another bank, and people who has their fund in the bank should be transferred to the new bank that they have emerged. Now, Binance is not a place where it's not a platform where you put your money for the owners of the company to hold your money and start giving you profits. No, this is an exchange platform whereby they provide opportunity for people to buy and sell their currency. Meaning you can buy your currency in their platform, you can exchange your currency in their platform, and they stand as the middleman in between the two people who want to engage in the crypto exchange. Because with them as the middleman, the one who is buying cannot cheat the one who is selling. Meaning they cannot, the one who is buying cannot send his coin, he cannot send his money to the, or should I say, the one who is buying the Binance cannot put his coins on his account and try to buy with his platform, and maybe the person he's sending the coin stole it or maybe hacked or any form of that. So what Binance is standing here is as a middleman that confirm that this transaction between this wallet, from your wallet to the person you are sending it to, and from the person you are sending it to your wallet, that there is a proper transaction without any stories. Now, how do they make their money? When you make those transfers and those exchanges, those $1, $2, 50 cents they charge for every transaction is how they run the program and how they maintain. That is how they make money from those exchange software. So how can somebody who makes such amount of trillions of dollars every year, he make at least, in Binance, they trade at least $1 trillion every year. How can such an account be possibly shut down? The rich men in the world and all the rich guys who trade Bitcoin and who trade currencies are all using Binance as an exchange platform. Now, I understand you can as well have a hardware wallet whereby your coins are not saved in Binance, but are saved in hardware. Whereas you have the figures in Binance, but if anything happens in Binance, that's saved in the hardware. I understand all those that. But what I'm assuring you is that when somebody puts his money in the Binance for his trading, it is like you put your money in your bank account. Then you activate this robot that is sold with $100. And what this robot does is that it helps to increase the money in your Binance account. Just like I say to you, can anyone, how have you ever seen a bank that if you stored your money on that bank, they give you $1 every day for keeping your money with them? If there is no such a bank, then think about ROYALQ, a platform or a software that can increase your money almost every blessed day. And the beauty part of it is that this thing is consistent, and it is, it is consistent, and it is continual. It happens consistently. It keeps growing your account. It does not bring loss. It only increases. It only increases. This is what this group is all about. It's ROYALQ. It's about people who want to change their life for the next level. It's for people who want to see their life grow. It is better to grow gradually and get to the top than to do it in a short while and crush like the dust. I don't know if that's a perfect word for it, but believe you me, you want to earn a genuine, sincere money, join ROYALQ today. This is the opportunity that has been made available to lift many young men out of poverty, to lift the youth away from poverty, whereby the system trade for them. You can trust the system. The system cannot steal your money. The system cannot even transfer or take a single cent out from your money. The system is only designed to protect and to produce. Get involved with it today. It doesn't cost you anything. It only costs you an activation of a robot. Then get your Binance ready, have some money in there, and start making profit. Hadn't been said that, I would like us to use this opportunity. I believe that every day that we are doing trading, most of us are having new experiences. Most of us are seeing something new that we don't see before. So I would like this opportunity for most of us to, if you want to ask any question, you go ahead to raise your hand so we can attend to questions. Just like I told you, it's not going to be a long meeting. So I would like to take questions from anyone. If you have anything, any question to ask, or if you're having some difficulties with your thread, please just raise up your hand. Then I can ask you to unmute yourself so we can proceed with the question. Thank you so much. Okay, Chris Chime, you can go ahead, unmute yourself and ask your question.
Yeah, JB, good evening here and good evening, house. It's really been a great time indeed. I posted my profit label, and you can see from it that it has really been a very good run. Somebody told me that weekends used to be very bad for, okay, maybe it's for forex traders only. So I was about asking yesterday.
Is good for ROYALQ, but for the past 2 to 3 weekends, we've experienced a rough side because the crypto we are going deep. But mostly from weekend is very good for ROYALQ. Just like I believe you can see that happening to your own robots.
Yes, between yesterday and today, it has been really great indeed. But what I'm seeing now, I've been critically analyzing the whole thing. When we set up my account 2 days ago, you only picked two sales for me, or 2 market for me. And yes, I started with just 200. I started with $234.
Okay.
So we set up 2 markets. We've returned $6 so far now. But my observation is that with all the dip and with all the movement up and down, the robot has never done more than $100 for the 2 markets. The least it has ever come, the least they've ever taken, or the highest they've ever taken, is also about that's $100. So we have up to $130 still remaining idle, so to say. And I'm asking, supposing we set 2 other markets, I'm looking at it that the runs will have been better. That is one. And secondly, in my quantitative, I'm just observing since yesterday that each time I click, since we did that upgrade of the API, if I click quantitative, I don't see any record again. So I want to know whether it's normal. Thank you.
If you click quantitative, you don't see any update again.
Yes, what I just see is just the USDT in Binance showing.
No, but if you click, sometimes if you click quantitative, you don't see update again. What do? Close it and open it again. Like you close the page, open it again, then it will show. Sometimes it's network.
Okay, because I've been.
Certain the question.
Yes.
To ask more question.
Okay, no, I'm just on this one. You mean I should just close the quantitative page, or to close the whole ROYALQ?
Close the board page, like you close a page from your phone, you close the page, the browser, then you open it again. Not delete it, you close the browser, open it again.
Okay. It's okay.
For what you said concerning the money you are still seeing in your account. Now, I want to also remember what I thought. Remember that I taught us that if the market is going up, the money in your account is not used because the market is going up. But the robot is not just designed to buy only the uptrend. The robot is mainly designed for the dip. Because the robot is introduced to solve the problem of when the market is going down, people are crying because they're not making profit.
Okay.
Designed to be able to buy the dip. And the money in your account, what is it they're waiting for? It is now that is open uptrend. Somebody who don't understand what you are doing would like to open like 4 or 5 markets. But what happened if those markets take a U-turn and start going down? Now, if the market start going down, what will happen? The robot will start using those monies that you put on that Binance, and you will start using them to buy the market for you. But if you use all the money to do the trading right now and the market starts going down, the robot will not spend any money to buy the dip for you, thereby making you to maybe stay in one place for a very long time and unable to make profit while the market is going on.
Okay.
So the money that is left in the account is not empty. That money is kept there for an emergency, so that with the moment the market make a U-turn, start making profit. Just like you saw, we've just coming out of the dip. We've been on all this while.
It's okay.
All this while.
The background is too noisy, please.
Can you mute your voice? The radio is coming out from the background.
Okay, okay. Okay, can you hear? Are you okay now?
Yeah, it's okay.
All right.
Okay, so that's how it is. The money is kept there to help you to do the trade.
Okay.
It make first call, it need to bring in $10. You make second call, you need to bring in $10. If you make to the 10th call, you need $80 in the market, right?
Okay,
so
yeah.
You use the money to do all the trade. Which one would the robot use to take the calls? That's why I say to you that what we pray every time is that when we enter the market, let it start going down. Because when it starts going down, our money will begin to work for us while the robots start working.
Okay.
So that's it. Do you want to ask any more questions?
No, I'm okay for now. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Michael Akinfol, please unmute yourself. Thank you. Pardon me for not pronouncing your name correctly. Michael, just go ahead.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, thank you for your time to educate us about this ROYALQ since we started.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Okay, my question I want to ask is, I started trading with $70 capital, and I noticed that whenever I check my transaction record, I notice I don't usually see any sub sell, but I've not, anytime I check my number of call, I always see 4. So I can't really tell if probably the robot have done any call more than 5, 4, 5, 6, because maybe when I did not check, it goes, I don't know. But anytime I come back to check, I will always see notification of sale, that it has done some sales, it's doing some buy, but I only see number of call.
You share your
2, 3. Okay. Okay, let me do that. Can you see my screen?
Click on the matic. Or before you click on it, hold on, go to your transaction. Let's see the transaction. Okay. Okay. It has sold. Right. Okay. Now let's see the revenue. Let's see the revenue. Let's see actually what convert profit for you. Can you just go back here? Show us the revenue.
And I started this trading on the 21st.
21st.
Which is on, yes.
So how much did you start with? $70.
$70, yeah.
Now automatically you've made close to 10% already within less than
close to 10%.
5 days.
In less than 5 days, yes.
Now,
in fact, it's not even up to 5 days, because I started by almost 12 midnight.
Click on 25th, which is already today. Click on it. Let's see the markets that convert profit for you. Now scroll up. Now you can see the market easily. You can see which market has given you profit. So the Matic has been giving you profit. It's been buying, it's been selling. So it's normal.
Yeah.
Can you do that?
Yes, it's only Matic I'm trading. Only one pair.
Yes. Now can you go back? Now click on the market. Let's see your settings. It has only made 2 calls. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Click, let's see the setting. Okay, 7 call. Click on margin configuration. Okay. Now here this setting you are using is beautiful. With this setting, it's easy to convert profit with this robot. But I must warn everyone who is using this setting of one thing. Now, what is that one thing I'm warning you about this setting? For you to continue to enjoy this kind of setting, you need to really have money in your account. You know why? Now, all the market has went up. Have you ever thought if this market decide to go down from where they are coming back from? With this setting, you know you're going to enter a big floating loss, and that market can keep you for a very long time without trading. Now, but let's say you top up like another 150 in this account for particularly only for one market, not to start another market, for this particularly one market. Then you can continue to enjoy this setting. When you now come out and see, this one has made already 6th call, it's about to make 7 call. You can increase the setting to 17th call. Then you still have extra $10 to continue to invest in every bit. Did you get that now?
Yes.
So meaning no matter how deep the market want to go, you will continue to buy and still continue to convert sales. So it does not affect you whether market is going deep or is going down. You keep making money every day. In fact, you'll be making money almost every day with this setting. With this setting, you'll be making money almost every day. Almost every day. But the only thing is that you must have enough money to continue to buy the dip, so that if the dip go down like 50% deep, you can use this setting and be able to set it 50% deep and continue to buy the dip. With it, even those people will come and look at your market that are seeing red, but you are converting profit every day. Did you get what I said? So this is implying to everyone, not just to you, to everyone that is using the setting. So that's why we always keep money in the account. Like most of us, we see money in the account. That money may look big, but it's not big now. When this market start going down now and go things like 35% deep, then what I want you to do is to come and calculate how many percentage of call did you make? Is it up to 35% deep? If it is not up to 35% deep, that means your market will stop, your robot will stop buying at the place that your dip stop, or at the place that you set.
Okay.
So that's how it is. Okay. And another thing, go back. Let me show you. Let me show us something. Go back again. Yeah, stop at this place. I observed something I want to share with everybody.
Okay.
Or rather, let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. You can. Okay, go ahead. You can switch off your screen. Thank you so much.
Thank you. What did I do?
Can you, thank you. Now I noticed something. Okay, if you can look at my account, can you see I have about 393. If you notice before it was about 400, but you see when the market started dipping, what happened? Please, can you go ahead to mute your voice, please? I want you to see what happened. There's something I observed that made me to open this place. I want to show you. Did you see my KSM is at the 6th call, right? Now, if you notice the strategy, it is not in whole warehouse mode. Please, can you mute your voice? It is not in whole warehouse mode. It is in strategy mode. Now, I observed something today that I want to show you. Remember, I asked you to put it in whole house mode. Whole house mode, right? I've changed all my two. Do you remember? You see this one? This one is in strategy. This one is in whole house mode. Did you see the box is full? You see? Now it's in whole house mode. Now I discovered something. When it is at this strategy mode, which is in the sub-bin sell mode, once it sells the market, see what it does, what happens here. It brings the report. Look at my number 20 on the day of 24, 7/24. It will put in the report in this place. But when it is in whole mode, when it is in whole house mode, which is this one. When it is in this whole mode, when it sells, it put the profit back to your Binance account. It only show it to you in transaction here, in subsell here. It only show it to you here, but you don't see it recorded in your revenue. Most of you can relate to what I'm saying. But while it was in that sub-bin mode, I noticed that this KSM, as of yesterday, sold in sub-bin mode, in subsell, but it was not in, because when I activated my robot, it automatically changed the whole setting from whole house to sub-bin mode. I find out that when this subsell sell, the record appeared on the 24th. I became surprised because I was like looking for where did the market that sold this, why did it bring this? My market started selling on 24. What happened? Because I updated my account yesterday with the new system. I updated, then it automatically put it in mobile mode. Now the reason, let me show you so you can get it. Now look at it. Look at it here. I tried to put it in whole house mode. Guess what happened? It says number of replacement is more than 4, right? Because it automatically changed after I did the upgrade. But anytime it sold anything in this subsell, it had the money direct. I see the record immediately. Did you see that? I see the record immediately. I think this is sub-bin mode and sub-bin mode real-time settlement. I think they are both the same. So it gives me instant profit. Now, just like I told you, my Matic today sold and it returned back from 6th call and sold everything. Look at what happened. Just like I told you, when it entered this sub-bin mode, look at what happened. Did you see my Matic? My Matic sold and give me 3.4. Why? Because it sold my first order, second call, third call, fourth call that it has made as one call. Since when I entered the whole house, it sold it as one market. It didn't sell it bit by bit. It sold 4 of them at once and give me my profit at once. Now, but you see, I notice again, this KSM sold. I want you to see 0.23, right? That's what you see here, right? Look at the date. This is 0.25. Okay, this is today old. Okay, nevertheless, let's go to the transaction. Did you see? 0.25. You see that? 0.24%. This is subsell KSM. As of today, if you look at it, you will see this is just the one that has buyed already for today. But if you look at it, this is the sell I made today and this sell. You can see the normal sell. Do you see this one? Matic normal sell. You see? 3.4. Then after it, you see KSM 2.5, 2.4. Let's go and see my details as of today. Now, you see 0.23, 3.43. So he recorded it direct here. I noticed it today. I noticed it today. 1 inch. This one, 1 inch, was at 9th call yesterday. Today it sold 1. Yesterday it sold 1. Yesterday that was 24. It sold 1. I want you to just see what I'm trying to observe. And I want you to see where it is. It is in this sub-bin mode. I want you to see what happened. No, I go to my record, my revenue. You could see as of yesterday, 24th. You see this one, 24th. I click on it. It shows me the record. Now, did you see the same 1 inch? Did you see all the cells were added here? Immediately it become in that sub mode. All those sub cell you see we are selling, we are not seeing the records. All my own, just immediately it turns to normal sub mode. All the records start appearing here. But in the whole warehouse, I'm not seeing the record here. I only see it in transaction. But when it was in sub mode, I start seeing the transactions here. I start seeing the amount. And which means if all the market I was selling since last 3-4 days that was a sub cell were added to here, this account should have been more than $20 now. It should be more than $50 already. So that's what I just observed. So I said I will share it with you. I'm not yet clear about what is all about, but I will ask questions, then I will get back to you on this matter. If you look at it, you see it. Let's count it so you understand what I'm saying. 1 is 1, 2, 3, this is 1 inch. Okay, KSM started with this one. 1, 2. Now look at the date. The date is 24. Let's go to my transaction record. Let's look at 24th date. What did I sell? And I want you to see, you could see it, it's all sub-sell, all of them, right? But the record appeared. Let's look at this one. This is 24. So you see, this is 25, meaning it's not from here. Oh, sorry. Meaning this is 25, means not. So this is 24. Let's look at that 24. KSM, how many KSM sell? 1, 2. Just like what you see in what we counted. How many is 1, 2, 3? You see it? You see? This is 24. You see that? This is KSM. This is 24. Did you see this date? Other time date, 2001, 24. Let me go again to my revenue on 24th. What happened? We sold KSM 1, 2. We sold niche 1, 2, 3. Did you see that? Okay, let's look at the price. The last one was 0.46 and 0.2. Let's go to this one and confirm if it is the same thing. You see, 0.46 and 0.26. Now, the third one is 0.2 and the first KSM is 0.29. Let's confirm if it is the same. So you can understand what I observed today. 0.8, I think he used to reduce a little bit. 0.3, the last one. Let's see the first one here. You see 0.3, the KSM 0.3. So I noticed that the subcell can be, created, can be, here, I told you here is a display sheet. This money is already in my Binance account. But here is a display sheet where it shows me how much the robot is making for me. But if you notice, while we sell all these subcell that we sell before I entered into the new setting, all the subcell, you see, all this buy that sold, did you remember, I think 3 days ago, all these things were, I didn't see the record, but they were entering my Binance account direct, but I didn't see the record here in the revenue, like I'm seeing now that the market is in strategy mode. Okay, just for record, most of you who had made already more than 5 calls, 6 calls, 7 calls, 8 calls, 9 calls, go change your distance from whole warehouse, put it again in strategy mode. You will see what I'm saying. The moment you sold one of them, the record will enter immediately in your revenue. Because if I had known this, let's say by now, all my record I've been selling all this. If you look at my revenue, did you see the last time you sold? On 16th. Now, my record would have been from that 16th until this 24, because I've been selling every day from 17, I've been selling 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, until 25 I was selling. On 25, after activating my robot, it now changed automatically to this. Then I start seeing it. So I think there's something more to it. So, but for now, those of us who put it in warehouse mode, I think you have to change it back to this strategy mode. If you just click on it, you see it, sub-beam mode, you select the center one, click confirm. So I think you have to put it back here until I have to make inquiry to find out what actually is the difference. Then if there is any much better difference, I will let you know. So everyone, you go ahead, go back to your setting. If you have put it in warehouse mode, change it again in sub-beam mode. Because of what I observed today, that's why I'm asking you to do this. So you see all the subcell I sell, everything. Today is 25. You could see today 25. Have I sold any subcell? I have sell KSM subcell 25. You see, I think that's the only subcell I have sell, and it showed up. So I want to see if I sell other subcell as of today. a new buy. Okay, I'm buying. Okay, now I want to know. Okay, did you see the money that we keep? Did you see what? Did you see how much is my money now? It was 396 now, right? It was 360. Why? Because there's a new buy. So that's why we keep that money. So that when there is a new buy, the robot, when he's hungry, there's food for him to eat. But when he's hungry, he wants to buy, and there's no food for him to eat. What do you think will happen? You see, it has made the third call. It has made the third call, you know? So what do I do? When the market was uptrend, I came and changed my first buy amount so I can make more profit. Now that I see the market is dropping, what do? I change it back again. So I will have more money to buy the dip. Start. You see, I have to change it back again, so I will have more money to buy the dip. See, I'll have more money to buy, because if I leave it, if you make the fourth call, it will take another. If I leave it to make the fourth call, it will take another $30. Fifth call, $30. So I reduce it because I want to always have money in the account to buy the dip. Now it's in a whole strategy mode. I have to change it to real because I don't even really understand the difference, because what I see is what I just show you. So each of you should go do the same. If you can look, all my money is all my, I'll put it back in strategy mode. So we'll just go do the same. But this one is copy strategy. In copy strategy, they leave it in whole warehouse mode. That's one, the copy strategy I'm using, and that's the one we are using. But I just noticed this different today. That's why I changed mine. I just noticed the difference today because I prefer every day that I sell it, you come here to give me the record of what I'm selling, so I can know what increase is happening in my account, than me seeing it only here in transaction, but not seeing the record in my revenue. So I don't know the reason why, but I'm going to ask. But for now, I prefer to use this first till I understand more about what it is all about. Thank you so much. So do we have anybody who want to ask question, or should we call it an end in this place? So do I have
Hello, my hand is up. Hello, JB, can you see my hand?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, my setting right from beginning has been on strategy mode, sub-bin. I discovered that I've never had any sub-sell. I don't know whether that's the reason.
If you have not gotten up to the fifth call to get to sixth call, you won't have sub-sell mode. Sub-sell.
Oh,
Sub-sell
okay.
when the market has get to the fifth call.
Okay.
What if it has made up to sixth call and returned back to one? It doesn't matter. When it has made to sixth call and returned back to one, what we want to know, did you see your transaction record? All the six call that sells, is it in a sub-bin mode or is it in a warehouse? If it is in a warehouse, the sixth call would be on that transaction. You won't see it in the revenue, but the fourth, second, third call, all the money will come back at once in the account. So when you set it, what would happen? The robot will start taking order. When the market starts going down again, the robot will start making calls. You must understand that the robot cannot make calls until the market is down. It's only when the market is going down that the robot starts making calls. So when the market is selling or is buying, meaning it's going up, what will the robot do? The robot will sell out everything it has bought. It will sell it out, and it will return back to 0, 0. Okay.